Okay, so Robert, we know that there were many good things that happened, but let's just touch on what went wrong in diagnostics, because while it was not the biggest division, it certainly had an incredible impact today. And maybe you can put it in perspective to make people feel like that this is not the end of the world for Abbott Labs.
Well, thank you, Jim. And first of all, it's very important for us that we've got our credibility and we deliver what we say we're going to deliver. And that's what we did in Q2. We delivered high single-digit sales growth. We delivered EPS growth of 11% ahead of the street, gross margin expansion of 100 basis points like we had committed, and a lot of pipeline activity. We even got our tariff to a manageable number. So to your point, we're really in a position to be able to kind of raise our guidance. What ended up happening is what we saw in the quarter was that the recovery that we had planned for our diagnostic business, specifically in China, we did not see the recovery the same way that we had projected for other places. So the United States grew 7%, Europe grew 8%, Latin America grew 16%. So we saw the recovery in our diagnostic business everywhere except China. So what we did today in our guidance was we said we're going to delay that recovery in China from Q2 to Q4, and that brought down the guidance of the revenue growth of specifically of that business. So what are you left with after this guide, Jim? You've got a $44.5 billion revenue business growing 7.5% to 8%, double-digit EPS, a lot of margin expansion, a very rich pipeline, and ultimately, really the fundamentals of our business are intact. So I maintained our guidance for 2026 in terms of high single-digit growth and double-digit EPS. And a lot of the reports that are coming out right now, they haven't changed their price targets and they haven't changed their forecast. So I think this is a little bit of an overreaction. Of course, we are all over this. We're focused on this. But the fundamentals of the entire rest of the company are pretty much intact. And this is just really a point in time that we have to get through.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.